This is A-Game, fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we're talking about today is Black women love to be masculine. Now, the video I'm going to show you is not a Black woman, but it's the same. This one happens to be an albino hyena that I'm about to show you, but a hyena is a hyena is a hyena. And we know that Black women share exactly the type of mindset, because she's going to explain this independent mindset that feminism taught to all women here, and Black women took a real strong liking to it. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to check out this real short clip.
Women aren't too masculine nowadays. The problem is that you associate success, strength, and independence with masculinity. So the independence makes it look comfortable. Here's my question. You want to complain about women being too independent when you've proven time and time again that we can't be dependent on you. He says later in the video that no man wants to battle a woman for dominance. But who's battling? We don't want control over you. We're just no longer willing to share control over ourselves. He says, don't let society trick you into believing that being soft, kind, nurturing, and allowing is a bad thing. And we know that being kind isn't a bad thing, but we also know that we're no longer obligated to be kind to you. So it's not a question of masculinity versus femininity. It's a shift from need to want. And that independence means that women no longer have to accept the bare minimum from you.
Now, if you paid attention to the hyena that was just talking, she said a lot of the foundational crap and garbage that feminism actually taught to women. Notice she said, we don't think being nice is a bad thing. Yes, you do. We just realize we are not obligated to be nice to you. So that flies in the face of y'all talking about how y'all give more and love harder in relationships, when you are of the mindset that because you can go out here and make a couple of dollars, notwithstanding the fact that men created a climate and a society where you could do that, because 150 years ago you couldn't. They created that for you so that you could. If they were going to be intimidated or mad at you being able to kind of step out on your own a little bit, they would never have opened it up at all. They could have kept it the way that it was, and then you just would have had to go find somewhere else to be if you wanted something. Y'all are the freest women in the world, and you the most callous. You're also the meanest. You're also the most miserable specimen of women in the whole entire world. You just are. Y'all are some no good narcissistic females. Freedom has not done you a justice. It has made you hard. Talking about independence and strength and success is associated with being masculine. You associated with being masculine as well, because if you run up on a man that's not successful and strong and independent, then he's not masculine to you, right? So if strength and success and independence was gender neutral, then it wouldn't be a problem if men didn't do it. But it's consistently a problem if men don't have those very qualities that you are looking for. And she didn't perceive any issue. The comment section was rife with all kinds of women from everywhere. Yeah, girl, and amen and preaching, and yeah, girl, that's exactly what it is. Talking about, we haven't been able to rely on you. The entire system that you live in, that you rely on, is a reliance on men. I don't know why y'all don't get that. I don't know why y'all don't understand that. Everything you ask for come from a man, pretty much. You don't live in a world where everything you get and everything you work for is supplied by women. You don't live in that world. You're not, the Amazons of Themyscira or whatever you call it. You're not where Wonder Woman come from. You don't live in a world where all of the supply chains is run by women. All the companies you buy from run by women. All of the companies that you pay into run by women. All of the products that you use created by women. All of the jobs that you hold funded by women. Like, you don't live in that world at all. Men have made y'all too comfortable. And now it's at a point where you don't like femininity. You're actually scared of it because you don't know what to do with it either. You talk that crap about men not knowing what to do with it. You don't even know how to wield it. You don't even know what it feels like. And you don't know what it is to actually give it to a man. Meanwhile, you're talking about all of this stuff you won't have to do no more because you can go out and make a couple of dollars, which that's all it boiled down to, because women be wanting the 4 P's out of men because y'all will go make them couple of dollars and then want him to spend his money. So what that means is you want him to remain in this very traditional patriarchal role that you've decided you don't want to be in. You don't like the patriarchy when it comes to what a woman's role is in it, but you love the patriarchy when it comes to when it's telling men how to be traditional and how to serve you and how to give you things and how to make your life easy, while you pay no heed and no mind to making his life easy at all. You want him to make your life easy, and then you make your life easy. And his life, who cares about his life? Don't nobody care about his life. Hard, easy, well, you don't care. You don't care. And feminism made you not care. And then you got words to say when he doesn't want to accept masculinity out of you. When he doesn't want to accept your masculinity, you call him weak or he's intimidated by me. No, he's not. No man is intimidated by a job, a 9-to-5 job that a woman got. Ain't no man intimidated by a business that a woman has started. He's not, because men run the world. They build it. If it all crumbled today, it would be men to build it back. Women ain't gonna build nothing back. If it all failed today, women are not going to build it back. Women are going to look directly over to men about building. But I thought you ain't like masculinity. Masculinity come with things, and you don't get to dictate what it is. You don't get to dictate a man's nature. You don't. You don't get to shame him out of it. Well, it's toxic. It's this, that, and the third. You don't give anything to him. You're not there to regulate his masculinity. That's just not your job. You don't want nobody to tell you about being feminine. Somebody got to tell it to you, because most of y'all don't know what it is. Sorry. Somebody got to tell it to you, because most of you have no idea what femininity actually entails and what it do for anybody. You don't know what it do for you. You don't know what it do for him. And nothing else. Men provide just fine. We can't depend on you. Yes, you can. You depend on, I bet you she got a daddy she can call right now and get something out of that man. Talking about men don't provide reliably. We can't reliably depend on you. I bet she got a man right now. She got a daddy somewhere, or she got some simp orbiter somewhere, or she got some boyfriend somewhere, or she got some man somewhere that she can call to give her something. Most women do. Most women do. Whether they like that man, don't like that man, look at him as a simp, they honor him, value him, whatever the case may be, most women have some man, at least one that she can call for something. She can call him for something. So all of that is lies. And if they don't provide well, stop demanding it. Stop asking for provision. This is why I said Black women don't deserve no provision. And really, modern women, really, it's all of y'all. Really, it's all y'all hyenas from every walk of life don't deserve no provision because you told me and you got this. And now that they kind of believe you and like, well, you do it on your own. Now you be mad at them when they don't pay stuff for you, when they don't give you stuff, you be mad at them. But you the one told them you don't need it. And any man fool enough at this point to try to provide for a hyena in totality, give her everything so she don't have to worry about it. Y'all pipe up and be like, oh, he trying to trick me into a control situation where he could just control the finances and blah, 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 blah. Like y'all make a big deal out of it. Who wants to keep providing for a group of women that tell them that I can take my money and shove it? And every time I try to be like, but no, baby, you ain't got to work, you know, this, that, and the third. I'll take care of you. You trying to control me. You know, y'all the ones confused. Men have never been confused about what they want, what works, and what they need out of women in relationships. Men have not been confused yet. It's women that's confused. It's feminism that's got y'all confused about what relationships are, what men are supposed to want, what you supposed to do and not do, and all of this other kind of stuff. And that has destroyed the fabric of every community, especially the Black community. That has destroyed the fabric of it because we can't come together as families because the women are so in outer space and delusional about everything. How the men supposed to work with that? They can't work with you. You unworkable. Because you like occupying masculine spaces energetically. And in your life, you like occupying them spaces. So what are the men supposed to do with that? It ain't nothing he can do with that because he wrong if he don't supply nothing for you. He wrong if he try to supply everything for you. He wrong if he go halfway, want 50-50. So he can't make no right decisions according to you. Because if he try to take care of you all the way, he controlling you. If he don't give you nothing, he ain't providing. And if he 50-50, then he weak and he needs you to build him up. Like, so it ain't no right answer. Y'all tell me what's the right answer then. Tell yourself what's the right answer. Because I don't think you know. Matter of fact, I'm sure you don't know. Because if you knew what was going on, you would be able to say it clearly. But you can't. Because it's stupid. And everybody know it's stupid. You want stuff to go the way you want it to go, when you want it to go that way, how you want it to go that way. And people and life don't work like that. You will not be able to control men. Y'all tried to do that through thought culture. You tried to control them through kitty cat. And once they got wise to that, the jig was up. Men aren't believing stuff just because women say it anymore. That was way back in the boomer generation, old Xers. Men ain't going for that no more. They not going for the okie doke. They not going for the banana in the tailpipe no more. It's time out for that. Men are saying, no. If we're going to be in relationships and you want me to put my life on the line and you want me to put every dime I got on the line and like you gonna give me something out of this relationship, ma'am. I am going to have some kind of enjoyment out of this relationship. And if you cannot do that, then we will just continue to not have no relationship. Then you wonder why the marriage rates is down. Then you wonder why they play the game with you. They play the transaction game with you. You want to be a thought? Well, okay, I'll pay you to be a thought then. Because you don't want to be a wife. You don't like that role. Because when I tell you what I need out of a wife, you don't want to give me that. You don't want to do that. That's too hard. That's controlling. That's ridiculous. That's patriarchal. That's toxic masculinity. That's you trying to pigeonhole me, make me fit into a box with a woman. I mean, aren't you a woman? You become a woman if he throw hands on you. Now you know how to be a woman. If he so-called mistreat you, now you know how to be a woman. Nobody got to come give you a class on that then. You want equality when it suits you. And you want patriarchy when it suits you. And the world don't work like that. You either independent, mama, or you not. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And please do not forget before we sign off to go to my community tab and hit the link for the petition that we have for Black Lives Matter, misappropriating those funds. So we are holding them accountable for what they have done and stolen from the Black community. So once again, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.